You're listening to the Bring the Thunder podcast, a podcast by fans for fans.
Yes, you are, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome into the Bring the Thunder podcast. We got an update. Just wanted to hop on live here. As we say, we keep you guys updated as we hear things. SGA, thank the Lord, is returning tomorrow against the Nuggets. He will play his first game since the Orlando game pre-All-Star break at home. So we get big news with SGA returning tomorrow. A big lift off the role players who have been shining in his absence, J-Dub's absence, and AJ's absence as well. With that being said, SGA is back. Chet is good. Hartenstein is good. Caruso also returns tomorrow. He was out. And Isaiah Joe, who had the injury scare in the first half against the Pistons yesterday, is also playing tomorrow. So OKC's on its way to getting its full squad back. Now, updates on AJ and J-Dub. AJ's still out. No timetable to return. No real update there. A bit concerning, knowing that he was also, he was on the same timetable as SGA originally. They were both going to get reevaluated within a week, and I guess AJ is not there yet. So AJ remains out. J-Dub remains out. We know J-Dub was 2 weeks, so we still have about another week to go on J-Dub, maybe a little more, a little less, give or take. But every other Thunder player is good to go. Well, actually, Brandon Carlson and Thomas Torber are still going to be out. But, every other player outside of that is good to go. So SGA set to make his return against Denver tomorrow. Absolutely terrific for OKC. Great news. And honestly, something that I'd like to point out, his first game with Jared McCain. SGA hasn't played with Jared McCain yet, so we'll see how wide open Isaiah Joe and Jared McCain get tomorrow, with SGA getting most of the focus on Denver's defensive end. For Denver, Jamal Murray did not play yesterday. He came out of the game yesterday, I should say, against Boston with an illness. We saw this in the playoffs last year. He actually ended up playing pretty well while he was sick last year in the playoffs against us. But he's questionable right now with the illness. We'll see how he gets going within the next 24 hours or so. But really good news for OKC. Obviously, games lost to injury this year has been a real factor for OKC so far. Obviously, Sorber's been out the whole year. Topic, 55 games. J-Dub, 34. Hartenstein, 27. I'm going to keep going, by the way. Caruso, 21. Kendrick, 20. AJ, 17, and counting now. J-Will, 15. Wiggs, 15. SGA, 11. Dort, 11. Joe, 9. Chet, 8. Wallace, 3. McCain, 0 so far. Thanks to Brandon Rabar for the updates here on X. And they're still the first seed. So this is really good timing for SGA to get back. Obviously, the players like Case and Wallace, Isaiah Joe, Jared McCain, J-Will, Kenny have really stepped up in his absence. I believe they're 500 or maybe a bit better since he went down against the Magic. To put it in perspective a little bit, SGA went down on February 3rd. Obviously, now it is February 26th today. And OKC is still 2 games ahead of the Spurs. They started off 5. So they only dropped 3 games. And the Spurs are on a 10-game win streak. So really good job by the Thunder role players and surrounding cast to really lift up the team, because SGA goes down, and then only a few games later, J-Dub makes his return and then goes down again. So rough times for OKC, but the times seem to be getting better here. And I'm really excited. I hope you guys are too. We'll get the pregame out to you guys tomorrow morning, and then obviously come join us for our postgame live tomorrow after OKC takes on the Denver Nuggets at home with SGA leading the squad. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, that is your injury update. And we'll see you guys tomorrow. And as always, Thunder up, baby. Let's go.